Hello, Chandler, Bullridge Plumbing, 903 Foyer Avenue. Doing a dirty movie here in the attic. I found a vent that had been replaced, had a no-hub band on it. I took that apart and went down the vent because the roof is super steep. Anyway, I have been running some water. That's why we see running water here. And I am at the end of my cable, 125 feet, and cannot get any further than this without a different camera with possibly a longer cable. But I'm going to come back and show you what we see. The first little bit of this has actually been pretty clean, although we do have some solids there, but I think that's from me kicking stuff around trying to get down this sewer. As you can see, there's a lot of sediment and stuff there floating, and that's from me pushing this head down there. This section of the system actually looks really good. In fact, I'm not so sure it hasn't been lined or replaced out to the city here through this line, because it is definitely different than the rest of this system. Went into a little bit of a belly there and coming right back out of it. Get a look at that fitting there. It looks like there might be a fitting or something right there, but I cannot get a good look at it. And now we have roots right here at this connection of new pipe to older pipe, it looks like. And that even looks like there's a clean out of something right there. So I may have missed a clean out in the yard, and I can try to go back and look again, but I think there is possibly a clean out in the yard there. And from that point out to the city has been replaced, but everything back to the house is original, I believe. So once again, lots of roots here and debris that's being left behind. We're going into a belly. Now I can't tell if this belly is caused by the root growth, not allowing that flow to go, or if there's actually a belly here. So definitely want to try to get this cleaned. You can see right there, that was a clay system. Another big root ball right here. Catching solids, toilet paper, it all kind of binds up and causes possible backups requiring maintenance. Big root ball here. Roots are really the story of this right now until we can get them cleared. There's a nice solids being left behind because of these roots. I'm not sure what's hanging up in the top right there, but really we just need to get this thing clean so we can get a better look at it. More roots here. Another ball or belly, but that could be caused by the roots again and not necessarily the pipe. Going through some fittings there. Oh, welcome to the jungle. Some more roots. Really big root ball here. As you can see, that's got it almost completely blocked. Some roots hanging down there. Big root ball there. You can see it as it tries to lift back down after I pulled through it. Catching solids, stopping the flow. This system is actually on the very edge of actually backing up due to these roots. And roots aren't necessarily a problem. It's something common that we see in clay pipe. And we can get rid of them. We can chew them up and treat them chemically. We like to use a Root X. Has a herbicide built into it. Stops that future growth. Some more roots on that joint, but not near as bad of what we've seen. A little offset in that pipe. As you can see, it's creating a small belly right there with solids to hang on. Those kind of things are a little more difficult to fix. Looks like we may have changed pipe to cast iron, which means we are close to the foundation probably. All this looks pretty decent. It is cast iron, a little scalier, a little bumpier, but it does appear to be flowing. Looks like I got a root here hanging on to it. So there's some roots there. And now we're at the bottom of our waste stack, or vent stack, I should say. And now we are coming up the vent stack. Here's where it changes to this ABS vent that they changed and poked out the roof. And coming out of this vent stack right here that's in the attic space. Turn around, show you the attic space there real quick. So this system definitely has a few issues that we need to talk about. Roots are the main concern right now. We need to get it cleaned so that we can get a better look at the walls of the pipe, and also if there is bellies in this pipe that may slow the flow of solids and cause possible backups. So until then, I'd like to get it cleaned, and then we'll come back and redo our video and assess it from there. So thanks for watching this filthy movie.